Hi Pisces, this is going to be your reading from December 1st to the 15th. I am sorry that they are so late, but as you can see, I am in a new spot. So I'm finally feeling settled, finally feeling back to kind of regular energy now. So I thank you for your patience. These are just general readings, so if it resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising, because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, if I don't resonate with you at all, there's a lot of amazing other tarot readers on here as well. So how I do in my readings is I start with the Angel Oracle Guide, I move on to traditional tarot, and then back to Oracle at the end. So let's pull an Angel Oracle Guide message for you and see what we have. Alright, we got Cut the Cords. Just funny because another sign got this. I'm trying to remember who. I think it was maybe an Earth sign. Anyways, I do too many readings, I forget. But let me just turn the page. Alright. Cut the cords. Your message. In spirituality, cords are energetic bonds that connect us to a situation, person, or place. There are different types of cords, but in this context, there are connections to situations or people that have a negative or draining effect upon us. We can also create a negative cord when we have an expectation of an outcome or of a situation, especially when it's outside our control. So this is an important time for you to release any attachments to people, places, situations, or outcome, or anything else that could be limiting your experience of joy. Angels are wrapping you in the light of love so you can lovingly detach from situations that could be draining, dramatic, or damaging your health or purpose. Extended message. If you're finding yourself hanging on in a situation you know is unhealthy and negative, Angel Wisdom is encouraging you to call upon the help you need to release yourself from it. Know that the angels are guiding you to surrender the need to direct and control at this time, so you can welcome in spiritual support that is available to you. When you ask your angels to support you in cutting the cords, they will help you dissolve the connections that are hooking you into a negative situation. You have to do your part too, by removing yourself from harmful and draining situations. If you have any questions regarding the situation, relationship, or outcome at this time, know that you're being guided to find a new way forward, as it will be more rewarding and replenishing for you, and ultimately, cutting the cord is an act of self-care. Alright, seems like we're trying to get our way from some negative attachments right now. Just give me a sec to kind of pull some traditional tarot here, and then I'll take a minute to feel what I'm feeling, and we'll move on from there. Pisces, please. Pisces, please. For Pisces, please. Just gonna pull one more card. Alright. Just give me a minute here to feel what I'm feeling, and we'll move on from there. For Pisces, please. Pisces, it's interesting because it kind of feels like, I don't know why I'm feeling this, that we want to change, or there is some kind of change happening for us. There's something that we want to change regarding either our relationships or our home life here. It's interesting because we have the Hierophant coming out in the immediate energy. And the Hierophant kind of represents higher council kind of energy. Sometimes this can represent spirituality. Sometimes this can represent religion here as well. Some of you might be turning to maybe a more like spiritual approach. Maybe some of you are reaching out to mentors, psychologists, things like that. It seems like you kind of want this kind of mentor energy to kind of come in here, this Tauran energy. But it represents like organization groups, mentors, priests, psychologists, spiritual counsel here as well. So you might be on the lookout for that right now. Maybe looking for like a spiritual mentor, looking for some kind of organization to help you kind of through this. It's interesting because it feels like with this kind of King of Cups that's popping out here, this could be another water sign that you're dealing with. Also Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or this could be you in your own energy here, Pisces. It's kind of feeling like we're kind of really working on our emotional self right now, making sure our emotional self is kind of at the highest it can be, making sure that we are feeling emotionally stable, feeling emotionally good. This is why you might be like, like I was saying before, connecting to this kind of spiritual side for yourself, because you're kind of really working on your energy or working on your kind of emotional well-being, so you can be kind of the highest form of yourself here. I get a lot of working on yourself energy here as well. But there's something that wants to kind of change. We have the Lovers card, and we have the Four of Wands, which is the relationship card, which is also coming home card here as well. Celebration, maybe engagement. This can be a wedding, a ceremony in that sense, a birth of a baby. It seems like there is this kind of relationship that maybe wants to move forward here. Or you really want to work on that stuff. It's almost like working on yourself to work towards these two things. And it's interesting here because we have the Seven of Swords popping out sideways, and when a card pops out sideways, it means it can go either way for me in my readings. So either there's some cheating energy here, some scandal energy, or someone's coming up to fess up the truth to you in some kind of manner. We also have the Moon card in reverse, which is Piscean energy, which is saying that truths are coming to the surface. So I feel like there's some kind of truth, either a realization for you or a realization for another person here in your relationships or in your home life. Maybe this is something that has been keeping you stuck for a little bit here. Maybe this is energy that you've been holding on to that you're like, I need to release. But I think you're going to kind of see that in your home situation or in your romantic relationship here. In these 2 weeks, you're going to see a lot of truths of a certain situation or truth about a certain kind of person here. And maybe that is through this kind of mentor energy, this person that's coming in to kind of guide you here. But yeah, it does feel like a lot of, again, like I was saying before, truths kind of coming to the surface about your current situation. It's interesting, though, that the Seven of Swords is again, in that position of coming out sideways, where it can be upright, where someone's kind of being sneaky around you, or it can be the opposite, where someone's coming to tell the truth to you. So you might be in two situations. You might be in a situation where you feel like someone's being dishonest with you. You might be in a situation where someone's coming forward to kind of fess something up to you, or bring kind of honesty to you here. For Pisces. Definitely feel like with this kind of Four Swords energy, you're kind of healing, you're kind of leveling up, you're kind of moving on from a time where you're just kind of resting, where you're just kind of regaining your energy. Maybe some of you are kind of healing from some kind of sickness here as well, but it's almost like coming back from this downtime, and that's what the Four Swords is kind of all about here. Maybe you took some time to think about your relationships, maybe you have a lot of time right now to kind of think about things, or this rest is kind of bringing in thought and is bringing in these realizations, because the Four of Swords is like kind of coming back energy from a time of rest, from a time of healing here. I feel like you need action right now. It feels like something needs to change. You know, you have that kind of energy within yourself. Here you're like, this something doesn't feel right now, or something's not really kind of aligning with me anymore. We have the Fool card in reverse, which is saying that there's kind of a little bit of a fear of a leap here, you know, like fear to kind of go into the unknown, fear to kind of start something new here. And I feel like whatever this is, it might be a dream of yours or an aspiration that you've been having. We have the Ten of Pentacles popping out here as well, which is kind of our overall abundance, which is our overall happiness here. But it's like something that we kind of, you know, something that we truly want, we truly kind of desire, that will kind of bring us a lot of happiness. We fear starting it for some way. We know something is keeping us scared or keeping us kind of held back in that area. Yeah, we're holding on to something a little too tightly here. Something that's not really working for us, or not really, you know, something that's not really working for us anymore is this energy that I'm feeling with this. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse as well, which is kind of saying that we're kind of going to be choosing a different path or a different road. Maybe recently that you were feeling that you were on a crossroads, you didn't know kind of what direction to go. But I think these truths that you're kind of seeing in these 2 weeks, Pisces, is the truth of what direction you need to go to get to this Ten of Pentacles, to get to this overall happiness here. Again, I think your relationships are going to come into question. I think your home life is going to come into question here as well. You know, you're like, am I in the right space? It's feeling like, am I in the right relationship? Again, these are okay questions to have. You know, you're not sure all like 100% of the time, but I think you're just kind of seeing some truths in your and this relationship doesn't have to be just romantic relationship, right? It could be with certain bosses, could be with certain friends. It just can be in your environment here. Just telling me something and holding on something too tightly that's not aligning with us. It can be like the smallest thing too. It could be maybe like a bad habit. It could be, you know, trying to really force something here that's just not working. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, coming back from healing from something. A time of really feeling like at rock bottom. Feeling like you're at your lowest of your low. I feel like you're coming back from that. You're healing from that. It's because you're kind of taking this time out. You're taking this moment to kind of regroup your energy here. I love this. I really get like comeback energy from you in this like in these 2 weeks, and it could just be something that you've been working on for a little bit here. I don't know. It seems like you were kind of it's like you were at that point of rock bottom, and I don't know if like maybe spirituality saved you. I don't know if like, you know, you've been just generally just working to better yourself or better your emotion or your emotional stability here. But it seems like we were at a place where we were kind of, again, like I was saying before, like hit rock bottom in a way where we were just feeling like so stabbed in the back. We were feeling like so drained, so over it, so defeated. But it's almost just like this kind of defeated energy is almost fueling us in a little bit of a way. Like now we're becoming a lot more passionate because you're like, I was there and I remember what this felt like, and I remember, I don't know why I'm getting really like artsy vibes, but you're just kind of more focused on your talents. You're more focused on your kind of skill level here. You're more focused on what's passionate and what drives you. We have this Queen of Wands energy here as well. The Devil energy in the reverse is a great energy to have because it means we're breaking some chains here. There also might be a fire sign that has caused us to feel really defeated, really feel like we hit rock bottom as well. It seems like we're breaking the chains from that person here, or if this is just associated with yourself, it seems like whatever you're passionate about, whatever, you know, talents that you are kind of finding in yourself right now is helping break some of those negative connections that we were making, right? We have cut the cords, we have the Devil energy in reverse, which is breaking the chains. It's really like freeing yourself here. It feels like Pisces, freeing yourself from things that just don't work for you, freeing from things that we've maybe been holding on to a little bit too much. For Pisces, please. Thank you. Keep on this journey, whatever this kind of journey is that you are on right now. Right now it kind of feels like you might be like, I don't know if I'm strong enough to kind of do the work. You know, maybe you're like, this is feeling like a lot, especially maybe if you are going through therapy, maybe if you are doing these kind of spiritual practices, it might be bringing up a lot of trauma or bringing up a lot of energy you didn't know was there or that you were holding on to, right? And it feels like a little bit, you're just like, I don't know if I'm strong enough to go through this or do this all. Like, do I really want to open all this kind of can of worms? You know, do I really have the strength to do this? Because we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, and because we have the Strength card in reverse, it says like we're not working on something because, you know, we don't feel like we're strong enough to kind of get over it here. Maybe some of you are dealing with addiction problems. Maybe some of you are in general just kind of dealing with some kind of demons here, some past trauma, things like that. It feels like the universe really wants to keep you on this path, whatever path of this maybe enlightenment or this path of what you're on right now. We do have the Four of Cups coming out, which means we're so focused on the situation here that we're not seeing the other kind of beneficial things that the universe is bringing in for us here. So again, don't be so focused on certain things that we want to happen now. You know, it's almost just like, oh yeah, I want to be like, it feels like I just want to be everything resolved immediately, and you're kind of like so focused on the situation. When maybe something goes bad, you're like, oh, you know, I'm going back to my old ways. But again, it's a journey, right? It's a healing journey. Some days it's going to be really good, some days it's not going to be so great. You're going to feel kind of like shit some days. I'll just say it, you know. Saw 555 on the board as well. Maybe you're seeing 555, but again, it seems like you're releasing some of this really old kind of stuck stuff here. Just let the new come in, you know. Just be open to the universe maybe bringing in support for you or bringing in help for you here, because you kind of have your blinders up right now with this Four of Cups and not seeing that the universe is trying to kind of bring you in a gift here. The Temperance card, Sagittarius energy coming out at the end as well. They're just telling you right now it's important to just balance your energy. It feels like whatever you are doing, you know, whatever steps you are taking, even if you think they are just minimal, are actually kind of really beneficial for you here. It's like those small steps every day are going to kind of help you immensely. Major growth I'm feeling for you, Pisces. Just in general right now. All right. Moving on to the Oracle cards here. You got two. All right. You're the first sign to get two Oracle cards. So the first card is, like what we were talking about, this kind of whole reading, right? Is this attachment. So I'll read that. This is from the Energy Oracle Guide. Attachment. Perceived need and choice to let go, right? Four of Pentacles. We're holding on to something too tightly. In the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chains at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear a mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply cannot seem to move forward. The stuff that is keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to the old unhealthy habits, or are you so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making, and this card is telling you that it's time to take action you need to break out of the chains and move forward to an open, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will repeat itself, keeping you stuck. Right, and this is kind of the energy again. They're saying cut the cords. Maybe do like a spiritual meditation right now too. You can find lots on YouTube that are free for cutting cord ceremonies or energetically cutting the cords with people. I always find that helpful. You also got envy in the reversed. This card reversed heralds a great time of joy and appreciation. Your choice to shift your focus from future longing to present gratitude creates a significant difference in your energy field and moves you out of dramatic and radiant way to attract more to you. You know that if you keep your eye on future goals without losing the sight of your present gifts. So continue to release any old feelings of envy or lack whenever those thoughts or emotions come up. You are well on your way to completely gratifying life, right? This is what we're talking about with the Ten of Pentacles here. And your genuine acknowledgement of value within and around you will only keep drawing more value to you. And I'm just going to leave you with this passage from the Starseed Oracle here. You got your life is a canvas. Definitely feels like as well they want you to kind of start on this kind of new journey for yourself here. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. You're the artist of your life, and your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation, and your present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for your future? What are you being called to create? Reconnect with your manifesting powers and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the vibration that matches them. It's never too late to start, and no experience is required. All you need is an open heart and mind and constant daily action. If you're not sure what you'd like to create or start, instead of feeling deep gratitude for all that's good in your life right now, state out loud that you are most thankful for, and look for the good in your life, and one thing will be for certain. You will find yourself attracting more and more good experiences into the world. Right? I'm getting this kind of Four of Cups energy here, right? The universe is kind of bringing you stuff. And when we start kind of focusing on these 3 cups here, focusing on kind of the negative. This card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas and picture it completely up to you. Color it with your thoughts and feelings and create the life that you most long to live. You may be also called to be more creative in your everyday life. And what have you been called to create? How can you express yourself more creatively? And this is this kind of energy too with this kind of Queen of Wands about like finding your talent, I was feeling as well, or finding out what you're kind of really good at, and that's kind of helping you break this change as well. I don't know, for some of you, I get you in the arts, and like I just kind of feel like the arts is like really going to be beneficial for you in some capacity. I don't know if that's writing, if that's music, if that's acting, whatever it is for you, Pisces. All right, this was your first month reading. I hope that helped.